everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Living in Las Vegas by the Agency Tribe, Nevada. We have a special host today. His name is Hot Mess Jay.
The one and only, the hot mess cleanup guy.
Yes. So, in real estate, we always got to have the best partners, and Jay is one of our best partners. So, anytime we have a problem, we're like, oof, it's a mess. We got to call Hot Mess Jay.
Yeah, and we make it happen. Anything from evictions to probate situations where the properties have to be cleaned out. If it involves getting rid of stuff, we can get that done.
Everybody needs to get rid of stuff, Jay. You're in the right business.
Yeah, we all have too much stuff. Even me, even me.
Even you? I don't know how
Uh-huh.
you do it.
Hey,
How do you
when
stay
you do
organized?
when you do it all day, the last thing you want to do is get rid of your own stuff.
Yes, I understand that. Totally understand that. But today, actually 5:30, the puck just dropped. It's already 6 minutes into the game.
Oh wow.
VGK, Vegas Golden Knights, is playing, and it's going to be the Stanley Cup. So we're gonna have a short night so that we can watch the game. However, right? So I just wanted to talk about Las Vegas, the city, today. Jay, can you tell us where were you born?
Hello,
Where were you born?
I'm from here, baby.
You're from Vegas. So rare you are.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much just grown up here, just
Yeah,
seen it change throughout the years and
right.
started driving here. Uh and I'm telling you, I didn't really start noticing a lot of the changes until I started driving. Once I started driving, that's when I was like, whoa, everything's changing.
Yeah, so you want to pop in and say hello? It's actually my son's birthday today. Hello. Happy birthday, Vigo.
Happy birthday. Where are you from, Vigo?
You know. Vegas.
Here's another one.
Born here. Born and raised. Okay, so hey guys, I just want to tell you Las Vegas is so crazy right now because everything is on sale. So, you know what's on sale? The casinos are on sale. So, I was like shocked because, you know, what's the largest casino you can think of, Jay?
Uh I mean, see, it's I mean, as a company, I would say probably like MGM.
Good guess. Okay, so I'm going to tell you, there's so much mergers and acquisitions and, all that crazy stuff in the real estate world, right? Like, I mean, you've probably heard that, Compass was buying Anywhere, which is basically your Coal Banker, Century 21, Sotheby, all this thing, these are all merging, right? And then now, like, EXP just bought, another company. And then also Remax got bought out by real. So there's so many things going on in the real estate world. As a real estate agent, it's like, oof, what is going on? Well, it's the same thing that's happening in Las Vegas. So Jay, like you said, the casinos, like one of the biggest, largest casinos is on sale. So the first one being sold or in negotiations is actually Caesar's Palace.
Hmm. Yeah, and that's the interesting thing about it because you see a lot of the different casinos, different names and stuff like that. And uh the thing about it is like you'll have like the Cosmo, you'll have like this and that and that. And then, if you were to look up, hey, who actually owns this? It's like Caesar's companies or MGM or something
So,
like that. Like they all just seem to be owned by the major players.
right. So actually, I'll tell you, Caesar's Entertainment owns eight casinos in Vegas.
Wow.
So, Jay, let's play a fun game, okay? So, I want you to guess how many rooms, because, hotel rooms are the key, right?
Yep.
Okay, so how many rooms does Caesar Entertainment run?
Oh man. Mm,
Just a wild
I
guess.
40,000.
Oh my God, Jay, you're good. Okay, I'll tell you, they actually have over 46,000 rooms, but 21,000 are in Vegas.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then okay, so let's guess how many pools do they have? Caesar, not just Caesar Palace, but eight casinos for Caesars.
Oh man, that's gotta be tough. 60.
So it says when it comes to swimming pools across their eight properties, right? There are about 15 pools in total.
Oh yeah,
And
way off.
yeah, but the other one you were right. So Caesar's Palace has the famous Garden of God, God's Pool Oasis. Let's go back to that photo. I think that's what it was, which features eight swimming pools on its own. And isn't it fun to like go to one of the hotel pools?
Well, I try to avoid the strip as much as possible, like anybody else. I don't go there unless I have family that comes over and they're like, "We want to go see the strip." I'm like, I tell them whenever, I'll have somebody come over and it'll be like 3 years since they've been to Vegas, and they're like, "How long's it's been since you've gone to the strip?" I'm like, "Well, it's probably been 3 years since the last time you were here, 'cause I don't go there."
Yeah. And okay, so Jay, I'm going to tell you, let's guess. You're going to guess. I'm going to question. You just have answer A or B, okay? So you've heard
Yes.
of the Fertitta family? They own like a lot of the casinos out here in Vegas, okay?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So the buyer of the Caesars, his last name is also Fertitta. His first name is Tilman. Do you think
Mm.
A, he's related to the family who's also Fertitta out here, or B, you think he's not related?
I would say he's related. That's a very unique last name.
Good guess, but I'm pretty sure he's not related.
Oh
And you know
wow.
what, Jay? You know how you have one company right now, right?
Yeah.
Um, he also started with one company, and that company is a restaurant. He started with one restaurant called Landry's, the seafood company.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard of that. Hmm.
So his company is based out of Texas. And from that one company, I mean, now he grew and, owned like a sports team, like a professional sports team. And then
Oh
he
wow.
owns the Golden Nugget.
Oh
And then
wow.
now acquiring Caesars Entertainment, 46,000 rooms, 46,000 doors. Ugh, that's crazy, no?
Yeah, that's a lot to take on.
And then, Jay, guess what? He's
What's that?
also the ambassador to Italy for the United States.
Oh wow.
So, how much time do you need to become an ambassador?
I have no idea.
I mean, like, can you imagine, Jay? Like, you start from one thing and then you grow and grow and grow. And that, isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
The
it's
possibilities are endless in business.
yeah, and I feel in Vegas, I know his initial company was in another state, but
Hmm.
even in Vegas, I feel like there's a lot of opportunity here. It's a lot of growing. There's a lot going on, and I feel like, it's definitely the right time for someone to do something and really take advantage of what's going on.
Jay, he owns the Houston Rockets NBA team.
Oh, I thought he owned a good team. No, I'm just kidding. I don't watch basketball.
No, I don't watch basketball either, but he's
No,
called the
no.
king of the boardwalk.
Oh,
So he
cool.
built his hospitality empire starting
I'll have
from
to
one restaurant.
I'll have to look
That's
him up because it's funny. I've never heard of the name and
Yeah, so his name is Tilman, Tilman,
uh-huh.
and then last name is Fertitta.
Oh, sweet.
Hmm. And they're buying the casino for 16, no, 17.6 billion with a B.
Oh, wow.
And and the crazy thing is, the casinos, do you think they're currently making money? Yes or no?
I don't know. I would say yes, but I keep hearing mixed things online saying that they're losing money, tourism is down, la 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 la. But I mean, I would assume that they are. There's a lot of stuff going on, construction, renovations. I can't imagine they'd be doing that if they weren't making money.
So Jay, he's buying that company with $12 billion in debt.
Oh, whoa.
Can would you buy a company with, debt?
Well, maybe if the company's making money. If the company's making money, but they had debt, I would do it because I have seen a lot of different people say that you leveraging other people's money to make money for yourself is the way to go.
Jay, you
So
you have been very successful in your business. So,
I hope so.
honestly, obviously, we are like, like a
Yeah.
shrimp in the ocean, right? Seriously, in our business. Can you imagine? Like owning half of Vegas? That's what this guy is gonna own.
Yeah, and it's I mean, I'm 7 billion is a lot, but I'm just saying like it only costs 7
17,
billion or 17. Oh,
seventeen
okay. I
point
thought
six
7.
billion plus
Yeah.
12 billion that they owe.
Yeah, my internet had cut off. I thought you said 7.
Yeah. So anyway, Jay, your initial answer about MGM, right,
Uh-huh.
is also for sale.
Oh, wow.
So MGM is actually for sale for, do you think it's higher or less than Caesars?
It's got to be more.
Huh?
It's got to be more. I feel like the name is bigger.
You think the name is bigger?
Yeah, it's just MGM, I mean, it's pretty big. That's where they host all the fights, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, okay, so I'll tell you on Monday, this Monday, right? Because honestly, sometimes when you live in Vegas, you don't pay attention to what's going on, right?
No, I don't.
'Cause Right? So I am the same way, but I just want to tell you, MGM did confirm on Monday that they received a acquisition proposal from People Incorporated, which is owned by Barry Diller. But I know, like, it's not something that we can relate to. It's just, but honestly, I think these people are like, they're not going to bet on Vegas until they think that the price is right. And I
Yeah.
think Vegas is so cheap right now. You know what I mean? Like they see opportunity. They're not gonna buy it when it's at the height.
No,
You
no.
want to buy it when they see there's an opportunity to acquire it. You know what I mean? So Jay, the answer is they're buying MGM Resorts for 18 billion.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How much debt
Eight.
does MGM have?
How what?
How much debt does MGM have?
Ah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Are they in the same boat
Yeah.
as the other guys, or are they a little better off?
I don't know. Let's see. So, but the thing is, so I'm just saying, like, how people think that Vegas is overpriced,
Yep.
and I don't think that Vegas is overpriced, because if it's overpriced, these two giants are not gonna buy this company. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
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 So
And
the
it's
answer is 6.4 billion. They
okay.
owe 6.4 billion in long-term debt.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, and
Mhm.
it kind of brings me back to it's a conversation I just had a week ago with one of our clients. They had asked me, they said, "Hey, what do you think about the water shortage? Like Lake Mead, the water, people running out of water, and people keep building here. Like, what do you think about that?" And kind of got me thinking. And I was telling them, well, look, I feel like there's a lot of money here. There's a lot of money getting dumped here, a lot of money getting spent. Uh, there's so much investment going on. I was like, even if we were to run out of water, I thinking they would find a way to get some water down here because there's just so much, there's so much. It's still growing.
Okay, so Jay, the thing is, I actually, so we are a team of over, like, not team, but we have a group called the Synergy Community of Real Estate Agents, part of our EXP family tree. So we had the privilege of having Southern Nevada Water Authority come to educate us about what is going on with Lake Mead.
Yeah.
So in Vegas, you cannot believe it. But Nevada, like Nevada is only using 3 to 4% of the water from the Colorado River. And we are at the source. We are at the source of the water, which means that they calculated, the way that we conserve water and the way that, we're recycling water,
Yeah.
we can last the same production for 150 years, no change.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and you know what? Israel, the country, the highest technology country, Israel, they're studying, we are like a case study for them.
Mm.
You cannot believe it. But
Oh wow.
our water, like studies and technology and conservation, is out of this world. We are definitely, if not top five in the world. So I wouldn't worry about water.
Yeah, and that's kind of, for me it's just I didn't know about all that, but for me it was just like, hey, there's a lot of money here. A lot more money is getting spent. Like I don't think, we would they would be spending all this money here if there was a big hazard of us running out of water
You're
or
right.
a big concern about that.
No, I think you're right. And Jay, I mean, who's going to spend 17.6
Exactly.
billion plus another 12 billion in debt just to run out of water?
Exactly. That's why I was like, no, I don't think so. And then we got the tunnels here, the boring company, and uh, there's just a lot of stuff getting built here.
There is a lot. Okay, so let's go back to the economics, right? So in Vegas,
Hmm.
people are like, oh, you know what? Vegas is dead. Have you heard of all the stories about
Oh yeah.
Vegas is so dead and, all the casinos so empty,
Yep.
right? You cannot believe the stats. Oh my God. So, yes, we have less visitors coming to the casinos, okay? But in May, just this month, right? Because right now is June 2nd, guess
Yep.
what?
What's that?
The casinos reported that they actually made more money.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So what's going on is people are like, "Oh, Vegas is too expensive," and people are like, "I don't want to pay the parking fees and the resort fees and blah blah blah." True, I totally get it.
Yeah.
But so those people are priced out. They're not coming. But the people who are coming, they're spending.
Yeah. And it's funny, I was just watching the timing is funny. I was just watching a video this morning, uh, a documentary
Hmm.
about how Vegas used to be and how it is now. I was watching a video. It was actually about the Excalibur, how
Oh,
they had that show with the dragon and
uh-huh,
the wizard,
uh-huh.
and they ended up shutting it down. I think it was in 2001 is what they were saying in the video. But it was crazy because you had the Excalibur had their show, Circus, they might still have their show, but you had like the Treasure Island, they had the pirates, and then you had the Mirage with the volcano. You had the Bellagio, and I believe there was another one at one of the I think it was at Caesars or something, like
Hmm.
indoors. So
Yeah,
there was
the
a bunch of
the
different shows.
Lions,
Yeah, yeah, there was a
Siegfried
bunch of
Roy,
different shows,
right?
and it's like slowly they've kind of been going away,
Uh-huh, right.
which is crazy how it's been changing that way. And I remember growing up and going to those shows on the strip, and I thought they were the coolest things ever. I remember seeing the pirates, and I was just like, wow, that was just amazing back then.
So I mean you're right. I think that the demographic has changed.
Yeah, it's more. I think it's not. Back then, it was kind of like, we're trying to do like a family attraction, and you know bringing everybody here. That I feel like that's kind of gone. Like now it's just adult playground. High spenders come here. We want you. We want your
Yes.
money.
Right, right. So, Jay, tell us the truth. Do you gamble, yes or no?
No, I don't know how to gamble. I played once when I was 21. I tried it out. Bunch of machines went off, or a bunch of lights went off on the machine,
Ding, 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 ding,
and
ding, ding,
I
ding.
lost $5 in like 5 seconds.
$5. Yeah.
Never
So
played
I'll tell
again.
you that I mean, like me, I kind of, I'm from the Asian background. We gamble. My brother is a seven stars gambler. We
Oh
went to
wow.
have dinner at the what was that? Oh, the Peter Luger, right?
Uh huh.
And dinner was there was only six people, and dinner was $1,000, and it
Wow.
was all paid in points.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I would never pay a $1,000 dinner, I guess, because I'm cheap like that. But yeah, my brother was like, "Where are we going? Let's go eat. I have, like $2,000 in dinner credits." I was like, "Huh?
Wow. He
Yes."
said, "Let's splurge."
Yeah, and so he took, Vigo to have. I asked him, "Do you want sushi or do you want steak?" And everybody was like, "Steak." Okay, so we had like a two ribeyes, and then they cut it really
Uh huh.
nicely, and then we had another like a three steak together, which was a porterhouse, and then we had a tower, a seafood tower, which I know you will not eat, but the food was amazing. And then the waiter screwed up. He was like, "Oh, because my son wanted the what is that? The lamb chops, right?"
Yeah.
So he forgot the lamb chops, and then he forgot his drink. So then at the end of the meal, he was like, he took like a bunch of coins that were chocolate coins. And he just went vroom and he rolled it onto the table. He's like, "I'm so sorry, guys." So he gave us those chocolate, as a makeup. And then he gave us all our desserts. We had like three desserts and a coffee. But you know what? That was $200 that he missed. The dinner could have been $1,200 plus dessert.
Wow.
Whoosh.
Yeah. Yeah. You won't catch me doing that. But yeah, I had a interesting story too. We did. There was a day. Me and Melina, my
Hmm.
wife,
Yeah.
we went down to. It was for a concert, and it was over on the strip. It was a New Year's Eve concert,
Uh huh.
and I remember that right next to where the concert was being held, there was another door, and we were at I think it was the Cosmo, the Cosmopolitan,
By
and
the
there
way,
was
love the
another.
Cosmo.
Yeah, it's fancy, nice, really nice. And there was a separate door, and there was bouncers over there. They had lights, there was music, and there was the bouncers were checking people in. And I remember I was like, we were in line for the concert over here. There were people over there, and the people walking in, like they looked like, they were dressed, they would look like celebrities almost. So I went over and I talked to the guy, one of the bouncers, and I said, "Hey, what's going on here?" I was like, "What is this?" And he's like, "Oh, it's a New Year's Eve party." And I was like, "Oh, dang, this looks like fun." And how can someone get invited to this? He's like, "Oh, you got to have there's a minimum spend of like 40,000 a year that you have to have with the casino in order to get invited to that party." I was like, "Whoa."
Okay, Jay, I have one last story for you before we end this, all right? Because today is a
Yeah.
short day.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a lender. His name is Billy Kid, Billy the Kid, right?
Oh,
So he used to work for the W Steakhouse,
okay.
which is in the Venetian, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
So he was a bartender and he also did loans on, like he would be a senior bartender. So one night he came, he had is this guest, right? And it was, I don't know, it was like before, just around Super Bowl time or something like that. So they had a private party, Jay, and they booked the entire like garden area in the W casino. So Steve Wynn, right? Basically Steve Wynn.
Yeah,
So the dinner was, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
$118,000.
When was that?
This was before COVID, before COVID.
Oh, okay.
$118,000, Jay.
Wow.
Okay, so here is your last trick question of the night.
Hmm.
And if you get this amount, if you get this right, I'm gonna be buying you Longhorn Steakhouse. What is that dinner?
Oh, Longhorn steak. Oh, get ready. Get your wallet ready, cause
Okay. Okay, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
What is the amount of the tip?
For
118,000.
118,000. Well, it depends. How generous are you going? I would say
Remember, this is
118,000
Vegas.
if you're
Today we're
going.
talking about Vegas.
Yeah, I would say 118,000 if you're going for 20%, you'd be at about 20,000, 20,600 should be
20,600
for 20%. Hmm.
for 20%. Okay, well, how much do you think that he paid that night?
How happy was he? How happy was he with the service? I would say 20 is pretty. I usually shoot for 20, so 20. I would say 118,000 plus the 23,000. What did that put him at? 100 and
This is a true story, Jay. This is true story.
wow.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of
Oh,
makes me feel like, hey, you should have been buying some properties, man, with that. If this was 2009, I'm like, you know how many condos you or how many houses you could have bought with
not 2009. It was like
2010?
pre-COVID. So like
Oh, okay.
maybe 2018 or 19, like that. Maybe like two, even maybe, anyway, in that time frame, 2019-ish.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
So,
Before people were tipping, 25, 30%. You know what I mean? COVID time, I was tipping 30%.
oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, I would say, let's say if he was tipping 20, that would put him at 141,600.
Okay, your Longhorn Steakhouse dinner is at stake here, Jay.
Yeah, I'll say 141,600 at 20% tip.
Is that your final answer?
That's it. 20% tip, 141,600.
The answer is the guy tipped 100%.
Oh, dang.
100%, Jay.
Wow.
Whoosh.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? So Billy told me that night, just that one night, he got $3,000 in tip because they split it.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
How many people were working?
A lot. It's a
Oh,
big
yeah, I guess.
steakhouse.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
right.
mean? I think maybe over 100 people. What's the math? Let's do the math.
Yeah, so he tipped
118,000.
118,000
Uh-huh.
divided
And he
by
got 3,000.
3,000. So that would mean there was about 39 people working. Yeah.
That's Vegas for ya.
Oh, I love it. I love it, man. I wish I would have been there.
So, the moral of the story for today's podcast: number one, we sell real estate. Number two, Vegas is not going anywhere. Number three, we do not have a big, big, big water problem. We have 150 years of water using the same amount of water that we can sustain for. Number four, Hames J is going to own an NBA team and become an ambassador. How many years are we going to take him? Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I might just take all my money and put it on black.
I don't think so. He's next time he goes to a restaurant, he's gonna tip 100%.
Yeah, all right. Well, I don't know. Maybe when I'm the ambassador, I'll do that.
All right. So, you know what? Dream big, guys. Dream big. Everything is possible. Work hard, work smart, and dream big. And you know what? Vegas is not AI. It is real. It is real estate. It is real property. You can't build Vegas with AI. And that is why I really believe that these, two giants are buying Vegas. You just can't build it with AI. This is real.
Yep.
That's how I see it.
Hospitality.
See ya in the next show. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Bye.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Jay. Bye.